What is good, guys? Today we are at the event for people that own Silvias and SRs, and I'm not just saying just Silvias, like even GTR, Polestars, anything powered by an SR. This is the event and the meet you go to here in Japan. It's called the SR All-Stars Meet. And I'm not here by myself. I am accompanied by my beautiful Bosozoku wife. What are you doing? No, it's just really cold. It's raining. We're at Fuji Speedway. Normally you'd be able to see Fuji up in the clouds there, but it's so overcast that that's not happening. But still, you know, looks nice with all the clouds and the mountains in the background. Enough chit chat. This is probably the longest intro ever. Let's get in and look at some cool Silvias. So this is where you come up for the event, and then have a look at this. As far as the eye can see, Silvias, S chassis, anything powered with an SR, and it just goes on and on and on through the entire event. It's pretty cool. There's definitely not just Silvias and 180SXs here. There's Polestars, GTIRs and stuff like that, but obviously nowhere near as many Silvias. But yeah, all the big ringleaders, like the big guys, are here for anything to do with Silvias and S chassis. You know, you've got D-Max, you've got GCG, Yashio Factory, Origin Lab, N-Style, all the big dudes are here. But I think what we're going to do is walk around, just have a look at some of the cool cars, and we'll go from there. Yokoi's 2JZ powered S15 D1 car is here. Always good to see that up close. Bride booth is here. Babe, do you want another bride? Which one do you want? The one in the middle? That one in the middle? Why do you always pick the most expensive thing?
Because I've got the eye.
Making my wallet go oof. What vice grips were really intended for, guys? Exhaust silencers. Where are all the NA elitists at? Look at this thing. Hell yeah. That's one clean S chassis. Slammed on the ground, good wheels, and NA SR. I love how clean it is. Oh, he's running some GK Tech cooling panels. That's cool. Really, really cool. Love a clean S chassis. And then over here, we got the pink stand. All those rare pink bits that you guys love. Okachan's all set up with all of his cars. Really cool. It's so good to see. This is his daily S15, which is the cleanest car I think I've ever seen him have, other than like the lime green Rocket Bunny S14 he had. And then this is like his current like daily comp car that he uses for driving and everything. And then this is his like real comp time attack car, which is his 600 horsepower SR setup. It's really cool. So this is really cool. It's a Nissan Crew running an SR. There's a lot of space in there. Like, look how spaced out the rad is and stuff. Wow, that's cool. And then, like I said, there's a few other cars here that have SR swaps and stuff in them. Really cool. Let's get up here because I see some old Datsuns. Wait, hang on a second. Is this? Wait, what? Someone put an SR in an FD. You're kidding me. All the rotary fans, I'm sorry. F in chat, pay your respects. But I know this is like the biggest insult for you guys. But yeah, someone's put an SR in an FD. So taking a closer look at this FD, you can see like how they've managed to bring all the fuel lines over with hard lines, and then hard lines for the radiator and stuff to make it all like fit. And in all honesty, it fits in there pretty well. It's super unique. But yeah, I definitely know there's going to be a lot of rotary purists screaming and crying right now. But I mean, it's unique. You got to give him that. I think it's cool. It's definitely cool. It's definitely going to break the internet and a few keyboards, I think. You can see he also had to space the bonnet a whole heap so that it would clear, because the SR sits so high in there. You can see there. Very, very cool though. Really cool swap. Then you got this thing here, and the driver seems a little bit. Yes, that's a doll. All right, cool. Let's look at some Datsuns. Yeah, NA, oh, ITVs, yes. When anyone ever talks about an NASR, this is what I imagine, like a 200 horsepower all motor, NA, crazy awesome headers that come up and curl down. We'll get a look in that bay a little bit closer on. This one's cool. Oh man, this is super baller. This is amazing. So VCT motor, all custom here for the intercooler. So it comes into the end tank here. They've got the bolt welded onto the end tank. That's brilliant. Yeah, no lag there, literally just straight out the end tank into the turbo there too. That's a brilliant build. And that exhaust manifold, long runners all the way through. Mid-range would feel great on this thing. Very cool build. That's Really awesome. And then having a quick closer look over at this one. You see the build quality on this is amazing too. Like he's even matched the braided lines for his power steering to the same color as his paint job, which I think this is like the GTR Millennium Jade color, if I was to take a rare guess. Super cool. Very, very cool actually. Like alternator relocated all the way down there. Very clean. This is brilliant. Now, not too many people know about the NX 2000s. These were in Australia and the States, I believe. But yeah, SR20 NA front. Pretty much, it's a variant of the Pulsar, like the N14, N15 Pulsar. But yeah, a lot of people did turbo swaps on these because you could just bolt a turbo on, change it, the ECU, change it to electronic CAS and stuff, and you could make really good power. The only problem was once you started getting into the 400s, you started breaking transmissions because front wheel drive's life, right? Now, a lot of you Aussies will know this as a Nissan X-Trail, but what you may not know is that it has an SR technically in there. It has the Neo VVL motor, and that is the head that everyone wants to put on their SR20 blocks or their billet blocks from Mazworks and all that. But yeah, it's got the really unique head that doesn't have the rocker arm issue, high RPM capable. Very, very cool. So you want to take this head out, rear wheel drive, convert it, change all the solenoids and stuff from this side. And it's a big ordeal, but it's worth it if you want to make a really reliable high horsepower SR. So this is where they come from, guys. Nissan X-Trail here in Japan. So there you go. Just take a moment to enjoy this row of S15s here. It's so incredible. And then check out this Atasha S15 right here. It's literally just like this huge place full of S chassis. It's truly amazing, it really is. Just spotted another Atasha S15. Really cool. God, I don't know, there's just something about like people throwing on what they love on their cars and turning it into like art. I just love it. Look at that. So cool. And literally just more and more S15s. This place is awesome. Check it out, another Atasha S15. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is awesome. And then check out this convertible S15 with the Lambo doors. And everything about this thing's actually super clean. Well looked after engine bay. Yeah, that's sick. Running 19s by the looks of it. Damn. Really cool. And his wang game is there as well. Look at that wang game, guys. This is sick. All of his interior, he's got it matching. This is what I love, man. Japanese people, when they do their cars, floor mats, everything, they just go that extra mile, you know? Looks like he's running Ganadors as well. Carbon fiber, clear coat, little bit of glitter in there. That's so cool. And he's chromed his intake manifold and valve cover. That's really good. I love it. I mean, it's not going to handle like a normal S chassis. These things handle really bad on the track, but still, it's awesome. Love it. Look at these wheels. They remind me of like the factory wheels that came on the old Commodores in Australia, but that's cool. They literally, I wonder what they look like when the car's moving. That's really cool. Good old Zenki. Okay, so honestly guys, I'm really here for two reasons. One, for Oka-chan, and two, for some inspiration. So as you guys know, there's an S15 in the works that's gonna happen, and you'll all know about it soon. But check this thing out. Full shark nose conversion on an S13. That's cool. So yeah, we're gonna look around. I'm gonna kind of like just see if there's anything here that's unique that I kind of want to put on my S15, and we'll go from there. Don't worry, there will be like a big reveal and you guys will get to see the car soon, but we still got to dial in some things with Oka-chan because he's going to be the one that's going to be like building it and everything. So we're going to get everything finalized and see how we're going to do the video because I really want it to benefit him as well. But yeah, I'm really hyped, guys. Get hyped. It's gonna be really sick. So I saw this S13 roll in, and if you don't look at the engine bay, if you just look at it, it's super clean, well done, running some Volks. Inside though, is fully stripped out with a proper welding cage, running brides, normal interior dash and stuff like that for the front section. Like even the carpet's still in the front, but in the rear it's all gone. And I knew it sounded like a JZ, but man, I wasn't actually expecting it to be like just super clean like this, and like everything's just super factory and reliable thrown in there. He still has air conditioning in the car. It is literally like could be used as a daily track car. It still would probably be really comfortable to drive. The fact that he has AC all hooked up and everything, that blows my mind. But I mean, these are just the things that, you know, people in Japan, when they do this, they still want shukken. Like this guy is a fully registered car. He drives us on the road. Really cool and clean. There's just something about the two-toned S chassis that really did it for me. Like, look at these things. We got the cream one, we got the seafoam green one. Really cool. So we're back at Okachan's booth, and one thing that I forgot to show you guys is some of the new products that he's got. This is an entirely new wing for the S15 that he's developed, which actually looks really cool, and how it blends in and sits perfectly with the shape of the boot and stuff. So that's really cool. And then having a look over here, he's got a new wing designed and stuff here for his Golf body kit, which is really sick. And then he's also got like a ducktail lip now for the S15, which is really cool. And this is on his daily car, so it looks super, super clean and flush. It's very, very cool. And these are going for about 48,000 yen, this duck lip. I love it. Just how it blends in, and it also like covers the section of the tail light as well. I don't see that on many other brands. It's really cool, and it's fairly well priced too. Obviously the pricing here today is obviously a bit special because it's these kinds of events. They always mark down their prices. That's why everyone comes. So they want some cheap S chassis parts. By the way, version 3 of the water temp meter is here. So if you guys they'll be for sale on the Otaku Garage website by the end of this month. So all of you that have been messaging me asking when they're coming out and why the version 2s aren't available anymore, that's why. Super cool. I love this. This is like my favorite S15. I'm not, you know, maybe I'm getting a car like this from him. Who knows, right? Dropping hints everywhere. I could be any one of these cars. My car could even be here today. I may have shown it to you and you don't even know. So I was just by the food thing, and you know how we saw the FD over there before with the SR swap? Well, the blasphemy didn't end there. So VCT motor swapped into a 4-door 34. See, if this was a coupe, I would definitely cry on the inside and die, but it's a 4-door, so I'm okay with it. But for all of you guys that are definitely going to probably be hating on this, it's a proven fact that when you put an SR into an R chassis, just what it does weight-wise and geometry-wise for handling is amazing, and it turns it into a completely different machine on the track for drifting and whatnot. So don't hate entirely, but I mean, I'm also crying on the inside, so it's okay. I understand. Okay, so we're leaving the event now, and this car park here was the last one that it started filling up. Where we're parked is all the way up there, and there's like 3 other car parks completely full. And as you can probably tell, there's quite a few awesome cars in them. So I think it's going to be a good idea that we go through and do a little bit of a walk around and just see what we can find. You can already see there's even like a Fast and Furious GTR replica car there. That's cool. All right, let's go check it out. Here are these GTRs. We got a black one, it seems. We got a nice blue one with a whole bunch of carbon. There's the Fast and Furious replica one. And another Bayside blue one. And a couple S15s, 32 GTR. Looks like there's something happening at the top of Fuji. Because I've seen some pretty cool, like, just general all other type of cool cars. So we might have to go up to the top to the main track and just see if there's any other big events happening, because there's definitely some cool cars coming down. We're going to check out this car park here. We got an S14, a 180, S13. There's even an Evo there. Let's go through. Look, there's what looks like a really factory 4-door 33, which is pretty cool. Got some interesting fog lights going on down there. Still on like the factory OEM wheels too. Man, that's clean for a 4-door. Like, you don't see too many clean ones like that anymore. S14, Workmeisters. These things are cool. The Nissan Marches, Nismo series. It's kind of like a micro, really. A bunch of all, like, you know, normal daily cars here as well. People who don't have race cars or didn't want to bring them, or they've only got like track only cars. There's a Porsche, Zenki S14. Hey, that's a pretty nice looking FD. Let's go look at that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Really tastefully done, nothing too over the top. S15, sick. Also S14, another S15 next to that. Bunch more S chassis over here. I mean, you guys get the trend. Like, there's a lot of cars that are obviously all S chassis because of the event, but that's an interesting body kit on that S14. I wonder what kit that is. That front bar is a bit interesting. But yeah, hey, got a Chaser next to a 34. I'm okay with that. 4-door though, so it's not that cool. No, I'm just trolling y'all. Yo, there's some big boy wheels on this. Damn. All right, looks all right. Hey, I love these wheels. RG2s, are they the new RG2s? Yeah, the new RG3s actually. They are, I prefer the RGDs, like the older ones, but they still look good. Don't get me wrong, they still look good. And then we got a Natasha 180 over here, Workmeisters again. That's nice. Another 180 S15, S15, and then a couple more S15s over here. Alrighty, time to jump in the car and head all the way back into Yokohama. Traffic here was a disaster. We spent 2 hours sitting in peak hour traffic, bumper to bumper. It's kind of what you got to deal with though, because it's Golden Week. So that kind of comes with the holiday, unfortunately. But hopefully on the run home, we'll get home nice and early, and I can catch up on some editing and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna probably stop at a PA and check that out on the way home, so we'll pick it up from there. So this is pretty cool. A little bit further up Fuji, I found these guys out here doing a little track day on their bikes. Go-karting over there as well. It's pretty cool. How sick is that you can just come out here and do so many different things at one venue? I love it. This little thing's cute. So good. And there's a cool 32 here as well. Some really nice wheels, wheel paint as well. These rear tail lights, does anyone know any information about them? I'd love to know like who makes them, the ones with like the lines. I think they're really cool. So that was just one other like little event happening, and we're not even at the top of Fuji Speedway yet. So we're gonna cruise up there and see what else is going on, because I keep seeing really cool sports cars driving back down. So gosh, this is like exactly why I love Fuji Speedway so much. And like even there, like that's a full track, but during the Nismo Festival, they actually turned this into a car park and packed down the entire track, and it's just full of like GTRs and crazy Nissan cars. Let's see what's going on at the main track, or even the drift track. There should be some drifting happening today, I'd say. So I found where everyone seems to be parking to watch the main track over here. And it seems like there's just a couple cars like GTRs and things like that racing out on the main track. I don't know if it's like a practice day or something, but some cool cars. Geez, that's a cool 8.6. Whoa. That's crazy. There's some really expensive cars out right now. What do we got coming up on the main street now? Porsche, I think. Yep. Yo, that thing's cool. What is that? What is that little thing? That's cool as. All right, another one. Yeah, okay. These things sound so good too. All right, we'll leave it for now. It doesn't look like there's any other like events happening further up. It just looks like normal kind of practice day on the main track, and just everyone keeps coming up here to watch and see what's going on. But nice S15 next to the 34, well 33.4, sorry, and a nice 35 GTR as well, and a nice two-toned S13. All right, I think we're gonna call it and head home, catch up on some work, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're at Ebina, PA now. 33.4 is looking good, but what I'm more keen on is this S13 that I parked next to. Also, babe looks good. This thing is amazing. The cleanest S13 that I've probably seen with these over fenders and stuff. I'm loving the Tanabe wheels, but I think my favorite part is the dash and what they've implemented in there with all the gauges. It's really hard to see without like an ND filter, but it's all custom gauges, custom built like stack gauge cluster. It's really cool. Anyways, wifey really wants a coffee. Like I said, we never had our morning coffee, so we're both pretty zombies. And yeah, let's go inside. I think I've shown this to you on the vlog before as well. Guys, we made it. We made it, guys. We're gonna survive. May, we're gonna live. Yes. Yes. Except that line though, that's pretty, the only sucky thing about it. But we can also get some pan, babe. How good does this bakery look? Melon pan, hoshi. Oh guys, fresh slab of hotties. Yum. And look, onions on the top, boys, not under the sausage. Okay, we have a very hard decision here, guys. Can you help us out in the comment section? Do we want chocolate or cinnamon?
Get both.
Should we get both? All right, that's a good decision. All right, well, tell me in the comment section what you guys would have done. All right, so we got our pan, and just admiring this high ace here. I really love what Japanese people are doing with like the high ace fans. Hey, dude, how cool is the fuel cap? It's see-through acrylic. That's awesome. I really do love what they're doing with these things. Well, this is actually a Caravan NV350. It's not technically a high ace. I was wrong. Sorry. And I'm a Nissan guy. I should have known that. My bad. See, this is a high ace, boys. This time I'm not wrong. And look, really cool. What's he running? Some really nice Volks, far out. Like seriously, look what they do at events here. And he's even got like a little drink tray, like bar there. You can sit there, crack some beers and chill out with your mates on the back of the van. You know what's up. Sorry babe, I saw another van. Yo guys, check it out. Another white 34, making my soul hurt with big Wang game. He's got the Wang game down, guys. Bring back the Wang. That needs to be a hashtag. Bring back the Wang. Okay, so I just got home and I'm about to start editing, but today was absolutely awesome. I got so much inspiration for the S15 build. I'm really excited. Although one little sad thing that I did just do, I added the SAMMIT number plate from Australia to the back of my kind of studio setup here for when I go and do live streams, and made me kind of hurt my soul a bit thinking about the 34. But we will definitely be putting those plates on something cool in the future in Australia. I just don't know what yet. Maybe the Civic. Who knows? Is that gonna ever be worthy of those plates? Let's find out. But yeah, just in all seriousness, like today was awesome, so much inspiration, and I want you guys to tell me, what was your favorite car there at the meet? Like I think mine was probably like, you know, it's a bit blasphemous, but the FD with the SR, I thought that was probably the most unique car that I've seen in a long time with SRs in general. So that was really cool. And then the old Datsun with the SR and ITBs and stuff like that. I don't know, there's just something about that made my heart sing. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought, what you loved, what you didn't love. I'm sure the FD is gonna raise some eyebrows. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks heaps for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Guys, hit that notification bell and turn the notifications on because you don't want to miss out on the live streams I'm doing once a week. They're awesome. I'm going to try and do a second one now every week to cater for the US audience early in the morning. I'm just going to be experimenting with that in the next few weeks. So make sure you got everything turned on, because if you miss them, I mean, that sucks, right? All right. Catch you guys. Jamatane.